The new year has arrived and now's a great time to think about the year ahead. Hello, my name is Janelle Bartlett. I'm the partner at Chan and Naylor Redlands office, and I'm here today to talk to you about business planning and your budget. There are three great sources of places to start to organise your business plan. The first one is business.gov.au, the second lawdepot.com, the third might be your bank. Some of the banks have some good templates and you could look there. This is from business.gov.au. The plan has two sections, the guide and the template, and they're both detailed with about 30 pages each. Honestly, this will take you quite some time to complete. It is worthwhile at some stage, but if you're time poor now, take another option. This one is from lawdepot.com. It is easier to complete, gives you a lot of help with more detail and instruction behind the question mark and the frequently asked questions. This is a great way to document your plan once you have it developed. You can download a free version or pay about $60 for 12 months access. Next, I'm going to talk about what I think makes a good first stage business plan with emphasis on your budget. First, the plan must be simple, easy for you and others to understand, and easy to prepare. Look at past financial reports. This will give you a realistic starting point. Look at your sales and work out a breakdown of sales into meaningful categories. By product or service type is helpful if you can. Next, consider your cost of sales and profit. Identify the items in your expenses that are directly related to sales. For a plumber, that would be wages for your tradesmen, but not for your office staff. Record details for up to 3 years in the past. Next, look at your overheads and list separately the large items like rent and motor vehicle costs. Your summary should look something like this. Also calculate two percentages. Firstly, the cost of your sales divided by sales as a percentage. Next, calculate your marketing costs divided by sales as a percentage. Calculate these for the past 3 years if you can. Now you know how much of each sale costs you directly. The other costs we call overheads. Now we're going to use this historical information to prepare a monthly budget for the next year. Your budget should be prepared monthly and it should have yearly totals. Next, consider your goals. How much profit would you like to make next year? Be positive but realistic. Link your goal to something that's important to you, like an overseas holiday, a boat or a share portfolio. Here's some actual data, and I'm assuming that it's consistent with prior years. In this example, there's sales of $120,000, cost of sales are $24,000, and that's 20% of sales. Marketing is $3,000, and that's 2.5% of sales. Other overheads are $28,000, and profit is $65,000. And here's the budget as we calculate it backwards using those percentages. So say we want to make a profit of $120,000. You need sales of $190,967. With cost of sales at 20%, that would be $38,193. And your marketing cost would be 2.5%, and that works out at $4,774. Other overheads remain at $28,000, and that gives you a profit of $120,000. This gives you a starting point. In theory, overheads should remain constant, but in practice, they do increase at some point. You now know that you need to spend $4,774 on marketing and $38,193 on the costs that make up your cost of sales. One of the factors that can affect the result is the effectiveness of your marketing spend. If you can improve that, your result might even be better. But spending more on marketing does not guarantee more sales. This is part art and part science, but certainly these calculations are relevant and helpful. Now you're ready to complete a budget. Please be sure to complete a personal budget also. Businesses commonly fail because private spending is not managed. I'm not saying that you have to live on a shoestring. This must be what works for you, and you must stick to it. Be sure that it allows some discretionary spending and a holiday. Next, decide how to fund and spend your marketing budget. Look at what worked last year as an indication. But remember, but this is a fast-changing space, so you might need to engage an expert. Put together a plan with a timeline showing marketing activities and costs. Remember, to be successful, you must spend time on your business. This will only happen if you schedule the time to do that. It's a good idea to dedicate one day per fortnight. Also schedule marketing tasks as part of that day when you work on your business. Now you need to produce those extra sales. Do all of the things that are needed to produce the sales. Think about what those things are. Make a list of all those things and add it to an action plan. Make sure that you have the capacity to produce those extra sales, that you have the time available and the resources. Finally, schedule in some learning activities so that you learn something new. It will keep you sharp. Next, implement. Next, be sure to upload your new budget into your accounting software. Xero is great for this. It's excellent because you can reformat that Excel spreadsheet and import it back into Xero as a budget. Ask your accountant to help. Schedule a review at least quarterly with your accountant to track your progress. If you'd like to obtain a free copy of the template used in this video, simply email us at redlands@janelle.com.au and just pop in the subject line, budget template please. Now, the information presented here is general in nature. I've made various assumptions and that might not reflect your particular circumstances, so please be sure to obtain personal advice so that the details are right for you. If you like the video, we do have lots of extra information for you. Go to our website and sign up for our monthly newsletter. It's full of great information, including videos. Also on our website, you can book a 15-minute free consultation or ask a question. Thank you for listening.